Welcome back, Cowboys fans. In today's video, we're diving into the latest news surrounding one of our star players, CeeDee Lamb. There's been a lot of buzz about his status for Week 1 of the 2024 NFL season, so let's break it all down. First off, the good news: CeeDee Lamb has secured his contract extension with the Dallas Cowboys just in time for the season opener. But his situation has raised some questions, particularly regarding his readiness for Week 1. Lamb was placed on the Cowboys' exempt list, and if you're wondering what that means, let me explain. The exempt status usually applies to injured players, but that's not the case here. CeeDee is perfectly healthy. The reason for this exemption is tied to his late arrival to the team, due to his contract negotiations. Missing most of the offseason meant Lamb didn't participate in training camp or the preseason, which is why he's not currently on the 53-man roster. Now, before you start worrying, here's what you need to know. CeeDee Lamb is expected to be activated to the roster and be part of the starting lineup come Sunday against the Cleveland Browns. The timing is still flexible, and we could see him officially back on the roster as late as Saturday afternoon. But what does all this mean for his performance in Week 1? Well, Lamb finished last season as the top wide receiver in fantasy football, which is no small feat. However, this year, his situation is a bit more complicated. With minimal off-season practice and no time with Dak Prescott during training camp, there are legitimate concerns about how in sync they'll be right out of the gate. Dak's contract situation has also been a hot topic. He's still seeking an extension, and this could potentially add another layer of complexity to their on-field chemistry, especially early in the season. So, should you start CeeDee Lamb in your fantasy lineup? In a season-long league, it's hard to justify benching a player of Lamb's caliber. He's simply too talented and too integral to the Cowboys' offense. However, if you're playing daily fantasy sports DFs, the decision gets trickier. Lamb's price tag is hefty, and given his recent inactivity, the risk might outweigh the reward, especially against the Browns' elite defense. In conclusion, CeeDee Lamb is poised to have another stellar season, but Week 1 might not be his strongest showing. Keep an eye on the roster updates, but rest assured, our star wide receiver will soon be back to making those game-changing plays we all love. Thanks for tuning in, Cowboys Nation. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on your favorite team. Go Cowboys!